another video. My name is Wong, and today I'm very excited because we are driving yet another special vehicle. This is a car that marks the end of an era and one of the final vehicles to roll off the showroom floor. And to commemorate that and celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Valiant Pacer, this car is only one of 50 vehicles ever made. This is none other than this Chrysler 300 SRT Pacer. And with a hard-stomping 6.4 litre naturally aspirated V8 Hemi engine, it makes 347 kilowatts of power and 631 Newton meters of torque. This is a full-size family luxury sedan that has been competing against the Holden Commodore as well as the Ford Falcon for over 20 long years here in Australia. And although predominantly an American muscle car, it was a car that was never actually sold in the United States or even Canada from where this car was actually built. This final generation was only sold in 16 different countries. And out of the 16 countries, Australia is one of the few that was selected to have the final generation of the 300 SRT. My word, this car is an absolute muscle car. And I can't wait to experience what this car has to offer. If you guys want to see more epic car reviews and some more automotive related content here on YouTube, consider subscribing to the channel. And let's get straight into it, shall we? Drop a few gears. Okay, this thing is so bloody quick. When you step on this car, it just hauls throughout the entire rev band. There is so much torque in this car. Almost anywhere that you just tap on the throttle, this car just manages to get traction, hook up, and go. Being that this car is quite a heavy vehicle, and make no mistake about it, it's just shy of 2,000 kilograms. It's one that actually manages to track the tires very well against the tarmac, and you're always able to enjoy what this car has to offer because it's about that performance. And in this Hemi engine, it really is just a thunderous sound as you're howling down the tarmac. This car does 0 to 100 in just over 4 seconds. It is a blisteringly quick vehicle, and you know what? Let's put this car to the test. The SRT Pacer does 0 to 100 in 4.2 seconds. We're gonna try that out with launch control in a real world scenario. All you have to do is activate it, left foot on the brake, quickly apply throttle. Here it goes. This thing is no slouch. Wow, it is actually so bloody quick. And you have to remember that this car is just a naturally aspirated V8 engine, but that 6.4 litre Hemi just makes it so torquey and responsive. Throughout the entire rev band, you've got power. And then when you find a set of corners in this car, you drop a couple gears, the brakes just stop you right in its tracks. It's got a set of 4-piston Brembo calipers. And then through the corners, this car has a trick mechanical limited slip differential. And as you know, it helps traction throughout these tight twisties. And for a 2,000 kilo car, it maneuvers in a way that feels so agile. And yes, you do feel the weight, but it still feels docile in such a nifty way. It stays planted. Although the suspension is a little bit harsh on this bumpier terrain, it still manages to be compliant through the road, and this driving position is epic. The bolsters hold you in very tightly. And with this new ZF 8-speed automatic transmission, the shifts are blazing quick, and it's got that signature ZF blips on the upshift and downshift. The shifts are short, crisp, and sharp, and the gearbox is just so intuitive in this car. It feels so natural. It's a huge leap forward from the previous Mercedes-Benz sourced 5-speed automatic. And if you had to compare the handling against the FG FPVs as well as the HSV VEs, I honestly think that this car handles a little bit better. It really feels quick on its feet, and it just wants to turn in at every opportunity. There's a sense of traction in this car, and through the corners, it's no different as well. You really have the ability to stand on the throttle and to really take it out to that next level. It's an enjoyable experience driving this car hard, and I can see why so many people around the world love the 300 SRT, and this Pacer edition just takes it to a whole nother level. I really like the subtle touches that pays homage to the valiant Pacer. You've got badging around the car that instead of it saying Hemi, it's got 392. It's just a really cool touch, and you can't forget about the pinstriping around the car, and each is numbered out of 50. This particular car that we're driving here is number 5 out of the 50 vehicles ever to be sold. The 300 SRT Pacer has a very tough road presence, and as soon as you see it, it looks like a menacing gangster vehicle that just means business. The full black paintwork, the tinted windows, everything about it just screams boss. And I really like that about this car. When this vehicle was first released, a lot of different celebrities loved the shape and the design and the performance of the SRT, and despite being such a brute of a muscle car, it still has this elegance about it that really showcases a sense of class. And no matter what your purpose or intentions are for this car, you really have the ability to do it all in it, because whether you're potting around town, it's very comfortable. You can fit full-size passengers in all 5 seats, and wherever you go, it's got this nice premium feel about it. As a daily driver, it feels beautiful in the fingertips. The 8-speed ZF just transforms into a very smooth shifting gearbox, and it's just a lovely car to live with. But you come back to reality and you remember that with such a large displacement motor, fuel mileage isn't going to be the best. Let's listen to it again, shall we? Second gear. It just never gets old, the way that this car screams from right out of the gate. This car just sounds so much better than all the other competitors from factory. Yes, this car is bone stock. It doesn't have any exhaust, any headers, or anything like that. And it's a shame that the United States and even Canada don't get these cars. Even though it was built there, only 16 lucky countries were able to have the 300 SRT. And this is the end of an era as they're moving their performance cars into the Dodge brand as a result of Holden and Ford being closed, and with Chrysler on its way out. This is the end of the road for so many epic V8 sedans. Without this, you're gonna have to dive into the deeper end of the budget, and you're looking at C63s, E63s, and European counterparts. It's a whole lot of money to be buying a V8 luxury sedan now. All the affordable cars are truly gone. There's just not a market anymore for full-size family V8 luxury sedans. And to pick up a Chrysler SRT, you're looking at spending minimum $70,000. That's what these final generation cars were sold for brand new, and they stretch all the way up to $100,000 depending on the kilometers on the car. There is currently no Pacers for sale on the market, but I would expect a hefty premium for these very rare limited edition models. I've had an absolute blast driving this SRT Pacer. It truly is one of the best V8 performance luxury sedans that are still so affordable for the money. I really want to say a huge thank you to the owner, Gil, for letting me drive his pride and joy. This guy's been an absolute treat. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. In the comments below, tell me what you like about the SRT 300 Pacer edition, and as well as that, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please take care. Bye for now.